Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video where today we finally return with Gran Turismo 7. Yes, it's been a very long time since I jumped in with GT, but finally the all-new World Series Nations Cup has begun. They're doing it a little bit differently this year. You do the Nations Cup, all of those races, and then the Manufacturer Series. I'm hopefully going to be jumping into both racing on a Wednesday and a Saturday night. If you're new around here and you're going to enjoy, please do make sure you get yourself subscribed, and let's jump in then with our qualifying. It'd be nice if you actually had like a live delta in the car. Oh, no! No! No, no, no! Oh, bottle job 212's back. I'm not even going to get a chance to do a final lap, am I? Did I just take him out? I think I just took him out. I think I just took that gentleman out. I thought I'd be ghosted. I'm so sorry, Chunky Ribena. Oh, dearie me. Fine. Get that traction control off. And let's go racing then. Here from Fuji. 30 laps. It feels good to have a proper Gran Turismo 7 long distance race ahead of us. You know, all these daily races with like 5 laps and stuff like that, I just find them so boring. But yeah, we're gonna try and I mean at least move forward from where we start here. The start of the Nations Cup for me, albeit it's only round 2. 5 red lights, lights out, and away we go. Immediately getting a good run on the Frenchman. We'll try and tuck it in for some slipstream on the run down in towards that first corner. Just got to keep it clean and tidy. Oh, that French send. He's going to try it. Clean turn 1. Was not expecting that at the start of this race, but you know what? We'll take it. This Frenchman, yet does gain a place through all of that. I mean, normally around here, lap 1 can be full of commotion. Of course, we've got to try and see just how far these medium tyres will actually go. You know, we might have other drivers on the softs. Just a little bit of turn things getting kicked up. So, half-second penalty for the Nissan. I think I've moved past the Lexus. I think he's still on my inside, though. This is the problem. No, he hasn't. There he is. You can't see where other cars are on this camera angle. As I think he's gone back up. Oh, that's what I need. I need my radar, don't I? That'd be helpful. There we go. Now we can see where other cars are. But up one spot then, on this opening lap. I mean, that Nissan will have a penalty they'll have to serve. So might be able to gain another one. It's just don't quite know where the front end is. That's what I'm really scared about at the moment. Around the outside. Go on. Still keeping the nose there. It's the inside through the final corner. It's going to compromise my X. Oh, little punt. Little punt. I'll try and get on with it. We have survived lap 1. We're up 2 places then, so we're going to watch that Nissan behind me disappear in the mirror. Yep, there we go. And you can just see now everyone else trying to tuck in for some slipstream. Going to go defensive as we head back down towards someone. The slipstream, they're not particularly effective in these cars. We'll try and come back over as best as possible. Oh, that's too late. That's too late. But we hang on still. I think the other guy ran himself a bit too late into the corner. And we are holding on to P8 then. It's pretty decent as lap 1s go, to be honest. I thought we haven't spam, which is good. Manster in the Audi. Next car up the road. But yeah, I mean, it's such a long race, this one. We've just got to try and play the patience game. Oh, and not do things like that. Again. I mean, I do like those Audis, but they're not very competitive, from what I've gathered, against the proper... I mean, the GT2 cars on this game are really the Super GT cars, and then just a few cars that are too quick for Group 3. So it's a bit of a strange little combo, but it's sometimes interesting. I suppose obviously DTM and Super GT... Oh, here we go. Dive bomb at turn 1. Brother. Absolutely sent it into there. I'm also still not very confident on GT7. Trying to manage these medium tyres early on, because I probably want to get into like lap 18 if possible. So there we go. The Spaniard has moved past the German in front of me. Only a 1.3 second gap to the guy behind. But we're doing alright early on. Here we go. Are we going to see Audi try and have a look for it? Nope. Just get the car in. That might be a penalty for the Audi. Definitely took a lot of curb there. Don't say he's got away with that. How do you get away with that then? As mean, these two battling each other up the hill helps me out. I mean, these corners just invite battling so nicely. Definitely starting to learn where the front end is as well. Oh, I thought I'd almost tipped him into a spin, but not quite. This is AI. No, this is online racing. As real as it comes. You know what I do to bad boys right now? I'm scared, Bradson. What do you do to bad boys? I'll be talking to them at the end, believe me. I'm trying to read every message I can. Whoa. Almost sent it round the outside at turn 1. But not quite that time. Oh no, it's Chunky Ribena behind me. It's the guy I murdered in qualifying. I mean, I've got to try and find a way past him soon. You can just see how quickly that Spaniard in front is breaking free. Whoa, getting early on the brakes, we might be able to get a good run. I'm a little bit all over the marbles, but come on, that's a run. Surely this time round out the final corner. About to start lap 6 of this race. Surely, I mean, that Audi might be quick down the straights, you just don't know. Still does look like a very competitive car down the streets. That is some aggressive. Suddenly just went off over on the right-hand side there. We're going to have a look around the outside down at turn 1. 180 miles an hour. Nice and easy on the brakes. Actually, out-braking him slightly. Still on our inside, though. Brother! Oh, come on! It just came across me nose and forced me out onto the Astro. What was that? And now we're way down the order. Oh, I'm sorry. Wasn't trying to keep the nose there, to be honest, Lexus. Like, that AstroTurf has absolutely zero grip out there, but he tried to go for, like, the modern F1 defensive tactic of, I've got the nose in front, therefore you're getting barged out. Oh, there we go. Leader in. So very early pit stop then to make in this race, but clearly, yeah, the tyres do not last very long at all then around here. So it is probably going to be a 2-stop, might even be a 3-stop with the way things go. I mean, if we can try and take these tyres 11 laps, do 11.8 might be the way we can do this. I mean, the rears aren't taking too much of a beating, it's just that front left through like corners like 100R and that kind of thing. Really do absolutely take a hammering. I mean, this is the problem, of course. I only got promoted up to driver A not that long ago. And then, of course, you just go up against far more competitive racers. And probably, you would imagine a lot of people that are in this ranking also play the game quite regularly. Oh, yellow flag. Someone span. It's Chunky Ribena. We're going to get back past him then. The war can continue between the pair of us, as there is a lot of curb again. He's in the Audi, I think. Is he one of the DTM cars? I don't know for sure, but either way, we're up back into P13 then. He's going to be in my slipstream as we head back down towards turn 1. There's no one else into the pits. So yeah, that guy, whoever did pits still managed to come out in front of me, so clearly the pit stops don't cost you much time around here. He's going to try and look for it, but we'll cover him off that time round. Come on. Around the outside. No, we'll have to try and switch. No, around the outside through 100R. Surely not. Surely not. He's going to try. We're going to keep the nose there, though. Oh, a beautiful little move. So the guy in front of me makes a mistake. We'll have 2 for the price of 1 then. Thank you very much. And it was a brave move through 100R, and then suddenly we've gone from P14 back to fighting just outside the top 10. In the space of a lap. That is, again, though, some chronic understeer. Just cannot... Whoa, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. See, though, times are definitely a lot slower than obviously qualifying. We're sat around... I mean, we're consistently... I mean, that's 3 laps now in a row that have been 34 threes. So we're certainly fairly consistent, just not amazingly fast, unfortunately. Stenalai, thank you very much. Oh, sorry, I butchered your name now. Oh, there we go. Another one gone. Thank you. That's the Rossman's car. So from pole position then, down to, oh, pretty much last. And a nightmare for them, but yeah, thank you very much, Sten, for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, there we go. Another one into the pits then at the end of lap 10. So soft tyres have been able to go 10 laps. Oh, he's made a mistake. I've almost followed him, though, out of the final corner. They are going to be drag racing on the run back down towards turn 1. Bro, come on. If you're going to tuck in behind me, actually tuck in behind me rather than trying to push me off the road in the process. But, yeah, so I'm going to try and go end of probably this or next lap. depending on how the car feels around. So we got a Frenchman trying to keep the nose. Hello. Oh, come on, bro. And I can't do anything out there. Why? I don't get the track design behind that. Like, would that AstroTurf have that little grip in real life? I'm not convinced. So why is it a thing on Gran Turismo? Is it stop people taking advantage, or is it just... I mean, you may as well put a gravel trap right on the exit of one of the biggest braking zones in motorsport. And that's no joke. That braking zone there is huge. And people are just barging each other off. We're just being left no space. All the time, you have to leave it a space. I think, yeah, we're going to... I mean, they're all still pitting him from the softs. Do they reckon they can go to the end on a set of mediums? Surely not. We're going to try and stay out one more just because we're still in the slipstream. Nice double toe as we head back down towards them. Yeah, these tyres are absolutely falling off at the moment. We might be able to do double soft, actually, to the end of this race. That might be the way to go. So who's going to come out on top in this one? We got a car heading out of the pit lane. He was right at the front. We're 3 wide. I'm just backing out of it. There's the French metal, so we can give him room, but not me, apparently. That's how these things work. Around the outside. Around the outside through 100R again. Not quite that time, but he's ran even deeper. I'm going to try and get a switch. An undercut, switch back even, I should say. Oh, go on. Go on, read it like a book. Read it like a book! Thank you very much. We'll be back up into P9 then, and let's this time round try and get this Frenchman. 9 laps on 2 sets of two sets of softs towards the end could be doable. I still don't know what the other drivers are going for, whether they're going to be 1 stopping or 2. Either way, I mean, yeah, I have shredded these tyres. Perhaps I'm just not... I mean, like I said, still very, very sloppy on Gran Turismo. I mean, they don't feel like they've... Oh, that was a lot of curb. They don't feel like they've completely hit the cliff yet, so I've got no idea what's going on behind me. But yeah, everyone else on softs, though, is still pitting in, so... Am I just that bad? Am I really that bad on Gran Turismo? I mean, this guy's staying out again, so I can only assume he is on mediums. But it just doesn't fill me with any confidence at the moment. I mean, if we can get to, like, the end of 17, end of 18, we could go softs to the flag, but here we go, got run. Oh, diving manoeuvre, but we get it slowed down to the apex. Jumps out of the way that time round. And he has surrendered that position. We are up into P7 then. This is battle going on by cars that have already pit in this race. We've just got to try and stay close, I guess. Already 13 laps in, though. I am enjoying this. This is good fun coming back to GT7, but it can all still go catastrophically wrong incredibly quickly. So that's exactly what I mean there. A lot of concertina up. Come on, we can do this. Solid chunk of life. I go with that plan. Yeah, I think that might be the way to go, isn't it? It's just a case of will these mediums just absolutely fall off and then suddenly I'm losing 5 seconds. Go on, bargy. Try and give him a little bit of a bump there. Try and keep his nose in. Sadly, not going to happen that time. Oh, bro, I don't really want to fight you all too much. I want to try and use you guys. Have my own strategy. I mean, yeah, as well, of course, if these guys have all gone mediums, we should be a lot quicker towards the end of the race as well, which could be quite good. I think these 3 in front of me have all pit, I think. Yeah, top few still staying out then, so definitely worth it. Nope, Sheppy hadn't pit then in this race. So was he on softs or was he on mediums? He was on... I saw mediums for someone. I don't know, unfortunately. It's not very helpful. But yeah, now we've got a little bit of free space behind us. So we've just got to try and do our own thing still. Like I said, yeah, end of... I want to say end of 17, but I think it's going to be end of 8. I think it's going to be the end of 18. Probably going to have to pit. But we're doing better and better on these tyres still. Every single lap. And, of course, we'll have less fuel towards the end. So I reckon end of 17 will be the way to go, chat. So, there we go. That'll be a freebie, potentially. Where's he going to re-emerge? Right into the side of me. I mean, he was nowhere near the racing line, but... I kind of had to turn in at some point. I just didn't know where he was going to be. Might I committed a murder? Let me know. I mean, will we be able to do 2 more laps looking at that? I'm not sure. We're going to try, but... Oh, there we go. So he's come off the mediums then. Very, very early still. I mean, it might be end of 17 will box. It might have to be the end of this one. It really does depend on how this lap feels, but... It's... I was not expecting it to be a one-stop for everyone. Oh, I mean, look at that. That's how much we're struggling now. Make the call, yeah, in the next lap. We'll see how this lap goes. He's fine through the left-handers. It's just through the rights that we're struggling. Even like 100R, we've still got the downforce, of course, that carries us through, but nowhere near as much. Yeah, this tyre's going. I think I've got a pit. You can see just how quickly this guy's romped up to the back of me. End of 17, box pit confirm, box pit confirm. In. Oh, guy behind me almost bottles it. Sort of big slide come from him, but gathers it up. At the final corner then. I mean, it's going to be a long stint to the end of this race, but of course we will be on lower fuel. Fuel, we won't have to worry about that. We'll be absolutely fine. As looks like he is going to... I mean, he's either getting slipstream or he's diving in. I don't know how aggressive he can be on pit lane. We're going with that. Right, softs. We don't need fuel. We're fine on that front. That's been a good first half of that race, though. We've done better than I thought we would be. And, of course, second half, we will be quicker car on quicker tyres, fresher tyres as well. Bolton some wets. Oh, yeah, absolutely. The rain's going to arrive. So, where have we re-emerged then? We've come out in P11 then, so we haven't done badly in all of this. And, yeah, now we should be one of the quickest cars on the circuit. And still, there's a couple of drivers at the front that haven't pit yet, but yeah, the aim of the game will be look after these soft compound tyres and try to make up places. It's just going to be about managing them right the way to the end, being quick and consistent and trying not to take too much out of them. Just to be honest, on Gran Turismo, I'm not sure how logically you've got to think about that sort of thing. Oh, that might be an easy overtake. He does gather it up, but we're going to get the slipstream. We might not even get the slipstream. Where is he going? We're not having fun with it. But hopefully, yeah, this could be a nice, easy run then back down towards Turn 1. Yeah, I mean, everyone that bought a ticket will get a refund, I'm sure. Or, of course, be given free access for next year. But yeah, I mean, it's never the decision that Formula 1 wants to make, of course, because there is a lot of money. But, you know, got to be done sometimes. There, it's a bit deep. Should be able to get the grip on the exit, though. And there we go. We're back up inside the top 10. More battles going on in front. Those were with the cars I was battling with. So we've still got a decent chance here of a mid-table result. The Russian Grand Prix was pretty good and chaotic. There was only one decent Russian Grand Prix, and that was the last one. The others were awful. It was such a bad track. And it basically was in Formula 1 as a good opportunity for Bottas to explain to Mercedes why he deserved his seat every year. Apart from that, it was dog poo. My favourite ever explanation. Oh, Dutchman up there just running a little bit wide. My favourite ever explanation. I can't remember which F1 journalist it was. But they said going to Sochi, it was like the first... like, you know, when you play one of those city builder games, there was just like one road to get there. Nothing around this Formula 1 race circuit apart from a couple of ornaments and a roller coaster, which is exactly what we'd all do. Well, Kimi just absolutely destroyed Bottas, didn't he, in that situation? Right, this guy's trying to break the slipstream. Can we go deep on the brakes around the outside? We've got yellow flags out. I've got one cheeky switchback on the Lexus. No, no chance. Where's that car been? Oh, there he is. I swear that it's the Rothmans Honda again, who's gone round. So we're back into P8, and he's not having fun down at Turn 1 then on the exit. Neither am I, but gone around the outside through 100. Bro broke where I was not expecting. Come on, bro, get on with it. And he's going to go defensive. Go on, switch back. Switch him. Switch him. Oh, we should be able to get the run now. Still on the inside. I mean, we're on the braking line. No. I tried to do a Ricardo, but it was never quite going to work. Might be able to get the run off the corner, though. There we go. To the inside. Fair play. Still trying to hold it. Ah, but we're through. Made the move happen in the end. Good little battle, though, right? Most of the lap. And that, I mean, that's why Fuji needs to come back to Formula 1. That's where we should be going this weekend with Imola cancelled. Bring back Fuji as a Formula 1 circuit. I've said it before, but beautiful venue. Beautiful venue. Like, I'm amazed. I think, what is it? That Suzuka and Fuji are both owned by, like, rival companies, aren't they? Very entertaining, I must say. More entertaining GT7 for sure, I reckon. Yeah, like I said, I want to try and get back into it a bit more, so it might make the start of our Wednesday night streams in the future. Come on, Dutchy, get on with it. Whoa! I kind of sent it in there on the Oreo kart. He's messed up on the exit, though. Right, tuck back in. Get the slipstream. Is he going to go defensive down in towards the hairpin? Not defensive enough. It's going to be another place gain, so we really are recovering these spots late on in the afternoon. 8-second gap, though, up to the Spaniard. And that is the Repsol car that jumped me early on, so he might still be quite quick then towards the end, but we've got 7 laps to do it. But again, it's tyre management as well. Top few really have spread out in this race. I think, has Neuron actually pit at all yet, or is he still just out on his first set of tyres? Or did he pit way earlier? Past the Dutchy on the left-hand side. 3.8 seconds now, that gap. 5 laps to go. We can definitely still get it. I mean, considering we have that spin as well, we can definitely still get a very, very good result here, which, to be honest, early on in this race, I was not expecting. That's what I love about racing on Gran Turismo. It can be so unpredictable. You can have an awful start to a race, and then it still all come clean towards the end. Never forget the one I had last year. That was mega. Where I went from last on lap 2 to a 3-car scrap for the win late on and managed to clutch it up with like 4 corners to go. Probably the best ever Gran Turismo race I've done. 2.7 seconds now. P6 at the moment boosted. But we are less than 2 seconds now away from P5, although now these tyres, yeah, 4 laps to go. Might have to start looking after these tyres just a little bit more. Another 32.5. Come on then, let's try and get a run. A little bit of wheel spin out the final corner, but surely, I mean, that Repsol livery does look really good on that Honda, but hopefully it's going to look really good in our rearview mirror. Oh, look at that front left, though. That is not good at the moment. So we go side by side. Yeah, the slipstream on these things is not particularly effective down towards turn 1. A little bit later on the brakes. Just don't let him switch me. Try and roll on the power off the corner. Yes, we will. Just about able to park it on the end. And we're through up into P5. 6.5 seconds up to the German in front. But, oh, these tyres are not looking healthy. I mean, if it came to it, we could pit, and I think we'd probably still re-emerge in P6. But I want to try and fight this one to the end. Definitely start getting too confident though on the tyres. Oh, we are on lap 28, so I thought it was on lap 27 still for some reason, so that's not so bad. I reckon we can get this thing to the end, especially now as we've broken out the slipstream immediately. Nose in, nose in. Oh, these tyres are definitely starting to hit the cliff. But there's a couple of drivers struggling up in front. I mean, unless their tyres hit the cliff before mine do. Still not going to hold my breath, but 3.7 seconds then as we start the last lap. This is Group 2 or Group 3? This is Group 2 tonight. Yes, GT7 Nations Cup Round 2. Fuji in Group 2 cars, but one more lap to go then. So the potential for a battle up there. If it all came to blows, I would take a P4, but still not going to hold my breath. I need training for Gran Turismo. Hey, don't worry, mate, so do I. As you quite clearly been able to see by tonight's racing, I still absolutely need training on this game. Are we going to see any really late race spots? I mean, the German is dropping back now even more aggressively as the Audi absolutely cooked its tyres. Has it got any tread left? I mean, it's going to require a miracle and a mistake to try and get close, but things like that can happen here at Fuji. These corners invite you to try and step to the limit. we've got to make sure that we aren't the one that has the upsie there. Rounding the final few corners here from Fuji. To be honest, I'm just happy I made it to the end. One spin was not great, but I don't really feel like there was a lot I could do in that situation. Got barged out. I think we're still going to come away and beat the driver that did it anyway. But at the final corner, up towards the line then. One more lap and we could have got them, I reckon, but we've still done pretty well there. Neuron takes the dub ahead of Luby and Bismarck there in P3. Master in 4th, and we will come through from 10th on the grid for P5 there. Very, very happy with that. Fair play to that RS5 as well for getting away with some big points as well. But thank you all so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like. Get yourselves subscribed as well. And yeah, we will absolutely be returning then, hopefully if I remember, with more Gran Turismo 7 Nations Cup.